guys, welcome back to DIY Weddings. Today I want to go over how to DIY your wedding bouquet. A couple of the places that I enjoyed shopping at were Hobby Lobby and Ling's Moments off of Amazon. They are absolutely wonderful. They've got these little foam flowers. They kind of look like this as far as their roses go. These were absolutely wonderful for my filler flowers and my colored flowers. I wanted a specific color. It was like a burnt orange. Let's see. It was this color in burnt orange for my fall wedding, and they were just about the only place that had it. That didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Price-wise, absolutely wonderful. Extremely worth the price, and love them. So, as far as Hobby Lobby goes, I shopped there on their 50% off sales. Keep an eye out for them once a month. I think it's once a month or once every 2 weeks. I'm not really sure. They have a 50% off on all florals, so that way you can rack up on those items. My biggest tips for you guys would be to find a focus flower, or just a flower in general, or maybe even like a lotus pod or something that you want to be the focus in your bouquet. So if your main flower in your wedding is like a sunflower, you would want your sunflower to be up front and center, to be the focus in your bouquet as the statement piece. For me, mine was these little lotus pods and pampas grass. And as my fillers, I just used mostly greenery and the flowers that I got from Ling's Moments. So let's jump into it. I'm going to cut to me putting together a bouquet for you guys and do a voiceover for that. So, okay. Small disclaimer, by the way, I do not have my camera to record, so this is all from my iPhone today. So if you can't really see the bouquet, I apologize. Just bear with me here. So I started off with about 4 or 5 of the flowers that I wanted in my bouquet. Just laid those in my hand and grouped those together, held by the stem. And here you can see that I am filling in the cracks in the holes with greenery. I believe that is seeded eucalyptus. So as I'm going around, I'm just filling in those gaps of holes that I see to make sure that my bouquet looks nice and full. I also recommend doing this in front of a mirror. That way you can see the front and the back of your bouquet and make sure you don't miss any holes that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see. Notice how I have a couple of little leaves popping out in between the flowers. That's a good thing. Be sure that you do have leaves coming out in between the flowers. It breaks up the texture a little bit and gives your bouquet a little bit more dimension. I'm also just continuing to make sure that my focus flowers and my lotus pods are the center of attention in this piece. It's okay if your flowers begin to overlap one another, or if one's higher than the other. That gives it a lot more dimension, and just be sure that your focus flowers are the ones that are pulled out a little bit more and are kind of in the center. So all of the flowers that I'm using in this bouquet are from Ling's Moments, and all of the greenery pieces that I'm using are from Hobby Lobby. You can make your bouquet as big or small as you want. It's really just dependent upon you. I personally like to add small touches like the pheasant feathers that I'm adding here, just to kind of create a more wide shape to my bouquet. Also adding in pampas grass there to lengthen it on the other side as well, because we want it to stay even on both sides. I'm extremely partial to
faux flowers or even dried flowers, simply because you can sell them afterwards and make your money back, or you can even keep the sentimental items like your bouquet and save that and use it as decor in your house, or even one day save it for your daughter who may want to use it when she walks down the aisle. Once you're happy with it, you would just need to trim the stems and use ribbon to tie it off.
So that is how you make one of the bouquets. You can do that in any style and any color that you want. You can pretty much just add in whatever you want. I recommend getting a floral egg, and I'll show you a picture of what that is somewhere down here below. It's kind of like a cage. It's an oval like that. What you do is you stick your flowers down in it, and what it does is help you form the shape of whatever bouquet that you want. They come in different sizes. I got one in an oblong shape just because I wanted my bouquet to go outwards. Pretty much it holds all of your flowers in place, and it also helps save space, I guess, in your bouquet. It helps you not use as many flowers because they're not all smushed together. So definitely recommend using one of those as a beginner. I thought that it really helped me put together my bouquet a lot easier, and sitting there and twisting the bouquet in your hand it's not really easy. That pretty much wraps up today's episode. So if you guys have any sort of other questions or comments or what you want to see next, leave me a comment below and like and subscribe.